Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Know it all here. It's been a while, but I'm back. And here we are for the Long Dark. So, let's load our game. Obviously, I have quite a few saves here as I move through the game in preparation for going through with you guys on these live streams. So, know it all live. We are currently doing the Wounded Trapper. We're on episode 2. So let's load the game and carry on where we left off. So I've now fully recovered from COVID, and then my back went, and yeah, all good fun. Now, as we go through this door, if you remember, we'd got here. Oh, I'm in serious need of drink, actually. So let's have a quick drink of water. There we go, get my thirst sorted out, not all of it, so we can also drink a can. We've got a few on us, so let's go with this one here and drink that down as well, which will also fill up some calories for us because we're going to be freezing cold after this. So, and back we go. Our sprain risk has been cured. Hi Hunter, glad to have you with us, and to be honest, I'm so glad to be back here as well. Okay, so we now have the key for the gate, and we can open this door, which goes to the dam. So here we go. And here comes the big old bear.
Holy shit.
Ooh. Just that was enough to make him pass out. Oh, you have great news, Hunter. Do share, do share. Okay, so we're waking up. We are absolutely freezing cold.
With the bear, he said.
Okay. Do we have anything to make a fire on us? That's a good question. Okay, let's have a look. Fire making
Never felt
gear.
so cold in my life.
Okay, sticks. Yep, we do. Okay, so we could potentially warm up, or we go indoors. So what we do is we run straight to the dam, and we get ourselves inside. Oh, congratulations, Hunter. No, that's great, mate. No,
Hello?
That's fantastic. Okay,
Anyone
so
here?
up a dam. Carter
This
Hydro
place
Dam.
looks like it's been empty for a while.
Indeed. It has been empty for a while. Okay, let's sort certain things out. We need food. So our calories are quite low. Right, what have we got? Okay, so we've got our meat. So fresh wolf meat cooked. Well, let's eat that down. There we go. And we also have a couple of snack bars. So let's eat one of those as well. There we go. And our hypothermia risk is now cured, so that's good. Let's go with some light. Okay, so we've got nothing to light ourselves with. So in the doorway here, what we will do is we will drop our excess weight. So that is mainly going to be the wood that we've got. So let's get that dropped. And because we haven't got our 5 kilo buff yet. Yep, that's right, mate. Indoor is free heating. So we do have a book on us as well, worth keeping. So we're just mitigating some of our weight so we can pick up the storm lantern and use it. So of the heaviest stuff that we've got that we don't need, what we could do actually is just eat our second one because it weighs 1 kilo. So don't know how much that's going to eat. So it's down to 0.65, so we're down to 27.9. That's more than 2 kilos free in our inventory, so that should be enough for what we need to pick up the storm lantern. So here we go.
This'll come in handy.
Okay, well, we're going to equip it straight away so we can see what we're doing. It's nearly full as well, so that's also good. Our temperature's starting to warm up. And on top of that, the storm lantern itself actually provides a bit of heat. So let's start collecting stuff that we want. So we want this first. So Carter Hydro Dam, bit of information, load of text. We're not going to read it, we're just going to take it because it's one of the items that you can collect. Okay, do we have anything to search? Yes, we do. There's a briefcase, so let's have a look inside. Anything in there? No. Whole lot of nothing. Over here, what have we got? Oh, we've got a wall toque.
I think I can use this.
Okay, it's pronounced toque. So a wool toque. And what we'll do is... No, quite. So the story mode is not Stalker difficulty. I've done some survival on this. In fact, let me quickly hit escape. And what I'm going to do is quickly go to my Steam browser just to see how many hours I've put into this game. 308 hours. Woo! I've now put 308 hours into The Long Dark, and in my main playthrough I'm all the way through to the last episode of the story mode as well. So we'll take this, we'll go to our inventory and we'll have a look at what we're currently wearing. So the new fleece cowl is probably going to be better, so let's scroll over and have a look. So this is better than the hat that I'm currently wearing though, so we'll wear it and we'll repair it. Okay, and of course we're warming up while that's happening, but our fuel in our lantern is going down. So let's get everything done that we need to get done and we can get out of here. What we're really looking for now is just snacks, really just food and stuff. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh, there's a coffee.
Better to have this than leave it behind.
Yeah, definitely, Mackenzie. We'll take that with us. Okay, control.
Seems
Duck
like the
under
quakes
here.
did some damage here.
Yep,
Must be what the old guy meant about unstable.
Indeed, Mackenzie. Indeed. Okay, well, a rifle cartridge, some more cloth, a flare that we don't need because we've got loads of them, and a workbench, more importantly. So we can do different things on the workbench. Can't really make stuff because we don't have a lot of resources, but that's fine. So we don't need tinder plugs at the moment. We don't need to prepare rose hips or anything else. So let's have a look through this filing cabinet. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Yeah, I'm going to check the lockers on the way back, Hunter, because we come back out the same way at this part of the game. Because we can't actually progress through the dam at the moment.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Some chips, we'll take those. Anything else? Oh, yeah, I see some accelerant. We'll definitely take that. And then we've got some drawers to check through here as well. Oh, let's open these up. Flare shell, lovely. Anything in the bottom one? No, nothing in there. Okay, for a minute I thought that was a fire barrel, but it's not. Okay, so we've got later on in the game, this is where we will be going, into the control room, but we can't at the moment. Now, there should be a... Let's go down here. This is a dead end. However, sometimes there is some stuff at the bottom, so we'll go down anyway and have a look. Okay, got a nice frozen body. We've got a couple of rifle cartridges. Nice, we'll take those. Thank you very much. Have a look at the body.
That'll come in handy.
More rifle cartridges and a tinder plug, and now we're back into spraying territory. Yeah, the crafting menu has changed a little bit in the more recent updates, Hunter. Okay, so back through we go, and we walk this way. And here's a lift that we'll be using later, but not now. Okay, now here we've got a note. So, safety and shutdown notice. So, read the text. Lovely stuff. Okay, and we'll take that. Let's have a look inside here. Oh, gotta love those background rumbling noises. So creepy. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing that we want there. Nothing there. We do have a couple of these to search, so let's have a look.
Hope I can still eat this.
Oh, crunchy stuff. Lovely. Some grape soda. Fantastic. Okay. That's just a metal shelf. Stack of papers. Okay, let's have a look through here. Nothing in there. Oh, some beef jerky. Always good. Okay, right. So that's about it for this little area. We'll come back again. And the area that we actually want to go, let's come back and across, is this way here. Now there's another body here in the bathroom as well, and a emergency flare gun. Yeah, what the indeed. What's on this person's body? Ah, look, it's the admin office key and a Forest Talker Dam note. Okay, Right, so that's the closest thing they've got to a firearm. We can leave that there because we don't need it. We've already got a flare gun. Okay, there is trash bins and stuff, but they're not really worth searching. There's lockers here as well, so we can search this one. And we can pry this one open.
I could use this.
Ragged trail boots. Okay, well, what we really want to do is... oh, we'll take that as well. Granola bar, lovely. And there's some graham crackers down there, but we'll leave those behind for now. And there is soda and stuff in here as well that we can take, that we're not going to take right now.
Kind of heavy.
Yeah, the pack is getting heavy. That's fine, Mackenzie, you're all right. Now we need to go upstairs, and this is where the admin office is. Okay, so no point in going up any further. I mean, I can show you. I'm just thinking my lamp is running out of oil, and I'm not sure if I have anything to fill it up with. So let's have a look. Okay, so we'll extinguish. We'll put away our lamp. We're going to go into the dark now. And what we will do is we'll go into our inventory and we'll see if we can refuel. No, we can't. We have none. So we're at 40%. So in that case, what we'll do is we'll use a flare. Seeing as we've got plenty. The only problem is, of course, it is... oh, what? I wonder how that got down on the floor.
Yes.
Random.
Water.
Okay, well, at least we can fill our hydration now. There we go. Half a litre of water drunk. Okay, so the admin office, this is where we are now. Okay, so we've come up the stairs. There's a lot of stuff to search here, but we can search it later. We don't need to search it now. Again, there's more cupboards and drawers and stuff over here. Let's take the note though. Hastily scribbled note pointing out a hidden supply cache. Okay, I left it in the cave. Head back out from the dam, follow the river, look for a cave near a clearing with a hunter's blind. Okay, so we'll take that. There's a book there, which is always good for starting fires.
That sounds like what the trapper needs.
Another workbench.
Used to fix the shortwave.
And more importantly, the radio parts that the hunter needs, so the trapper needs. So let's take the radio parts. There we go. And that's it. That's just those one part. Some more matches, we'll take those. Some scrap metal. Well, what we can do is, I think we should be able to repair this now. No, because we haven't got a toolkit yet, have we? Okay. Fine. What's our weight sitting at? 32.6, so we're going to need to drop some stuff, but that's fine. So this is what the key's for. So we unlock the door from that body, and now we can get into the admin office. Okay, now that we're in here, there is another key here. So the aid station medical locker key. And the elevator maintenance note. So that's just about the fact that the lift has been turned off, basically. Now there's a safe here as well. Now I could show you and go through how to open it. So what you can do is scroll round the wheel until you get your first lock. So keep going up. So we were at around 41 there for the first. So now you have to go all the way back through to 0 to reset the tumbler and then go back again. So all the way round. There we go, 40. Now go back. Not too fast. Keep going. Where's the next number? Ah, there it is. And then we go back the other way and we've unlocked it. There we go. So that's how you open the safes.
What have we here?
So some cash, flare shell, ooh, some rifle ammunition, an emergency stim. Lovely. We don't actually need anything else from in here. We now have enough. But of course, you can check through the drawers and you might find some more food, more items, and other stuff to help you survive. Let's have a look. Is there anything in here? No, doesn't look like it. We do have some lockers, so let's search these, see if we've got any lantern fuel.
Could end up being useful.
Decent light shell. I'll leave those behind. Oh, more rifle ammunition. Another flare that we don't need. So we're fairly weighed down already. Okay, so next we need to go to the medical locker. Okay, to get our medical supplies, which is here. So this is the one that we got the key for. So we open this up. And here we go, medical
Industrial
supplies.
strength antibiotics and very strong painkillers. Dangerous. You can get hooked on this stuff. Let's hope we don't need it.
Okay, so we've got what we need. Force this one open as well. Just have a quick look inside.
I think I can use these.
Firearm cleaning kit. More water that we don't need. Fishing tackle, we'll take that. Because we're going to be doing a bit of ice fishing at some point, so worth having the tackle. A new sports vest at 96%, but we have cloth and we have fairly good clothing, so there is no rush. Okay, time to head down. Flare's almost extinguished, so I might just throw it over there. In fact, I can pretty much see what I'm doing without a light source, so there's a bit of light coming through. Don't know from where. From the skylight up there. Okay, so that's everything that we need for now in the dam. So we go down, back towards the entrance. We've warmed up, which is good, and we're going this way. So duck under. Now this is a good time before you go outside to sort your supplies and what you're doing. So I've already dropped that bit of firewood there because we're going to be heading back and it's a long way to go. So we have to head now all the way back across here to the Wounded Trapper, making a stop probably at the camp office. Now we can head straight away for the supply cache, so the Mystery Lake supply cache, or for now we can skip it. I may skip it depending on what the weather's like outside. But now it's time to go through our inventory. Again, sort by weight, so heaviest stuff first. We might as well clean the gun a little bit, so we'll get its condition up a bit higher. Hi Jake, glad to have you with us, and Mordred, glad to have you with us as well. So we'll clean it a bit more, just use it a couple of times. So we're up to 45% now. Give it another clean, that should bring it up to 50. Oh, 48, so it's only cleaning it by 3%, so we'll do it one more and we'll get it over 50%. There we go. So the hunting rifle is now over 51%, which is good, and now we need to start thinking about weight. So the 0.59 litres of water is probably worth keeping it. We've got 2 books that are a kilo, and obviously this is all the gear that we want to keep. Now these shoes aren't currently being worn, so what we want to do is harvest them. So the only problem is it's going to take an hour and a half, and it's only going to give us some cured leather. So we'll drop these. These are the ones that we're wearing, and they're still 100% integrity, so you know we don't need to worry about repairing those or anything yet. Then we go down through our supplies. So dog food is 0.3 kilos each. We can drop both of those for now, so we'll drop both of those. We've still got our original metal shard from the beginning of the game. Normally this has been busted by now. And we also have 2 metal scraps that are 0.4 kilos, so we'll drop those. Okay, now, I only dropped one of them, so let's drop both. Okay, now, what else have we got? Well, we've got 32% here, so let's drink it. That gets rid of another 0.25 kilos, so we're down to 31.17. Okay, let's go up. Shirt, 0.25 kilos, don't need it, so we'll drop it. And we've got 0.58 of the steak. So I say steak, but it's wolf meat, of course. It does sound like a blizzard outside. That's what I was thinking, Hunter. I'm thinking that we're going to be faced with some very dire weather. Right, let's have a look at our clothing. We've got 19 degrees of protection at the moment. That's 100%. That's at 99. Okay, so now it's time to start looking at what we can repair to increase our thermal protection. So this can be repaired. then of course as the time passes, so does the day. So still 19 degrees. We haven't found any woolen thermals yet, which isn't great, but let's improve. We're now out of cloth. Okay, so where's that shirt gone? There we go. So we'll get that shredded. So go to clothing, actions and harvest. That'll give us some more cloth. Yes, wind direction does matter massively. Definitely, Jake. Right, okay, so we've got all these items that we're not currently wearing, but they're not heavy weight, so they're not a huge issue in relation to the weight that we've got. We really want to get rid of something heavy. So, could drop our books, but they're great fire starters. I think really what we'll get rid of is the water. That'll take us below, so we'll drink what we need now to fill our thirst to 100%. There we go, and now we'll drop, and we'll drop all. There we go, 29.98. So that is us just within the limits, and let's see what outside looks like. Here we go.
I'd better check in on that old trapper.
Yeah, full on whiteout. Now I'm currently sheltered, but we only have plus 19 degrees of protection at the moment, so this is going to be a bit on the brutal side. Oh no, apparently not. I'm not sheltered, so it's not yet. Temperature's starting to go down now. Okay, so we're going to make a beeline for the camp office, because I know for a fact that there will be fuel in there, and we'll be able to get a good fire going and get down for the night. So we'll head along the main road rather than the river, and we'll get there as fast as we can. Yep, couldn't agree more, Hunter. At least there's no wolves, although you've probably jinxed me now, and one's going to come flying out and take a chunk out of me. In fact, that's a good point. Let's just have something ready as a just in case. Might as well reload as we're walking. I love the fact that Mackenzie, it doesn't matter what gloves he's supposedly wearing, that whenever you load a gun or hold an item, they're not wearing gloves, which I think is hilarious. Okay, I haven't heard any howling, so we're good for now. We're progressing nicely. We've only got to get to here. Although this, of course, is also quite a trek to get to the top, but it's somewhere else that you can camp out, as you can shut the door and turn it into a nice space to keep warm. Okay, we're still on the train track. And luckily, as Jake was talking about, the wind is behind, so... well, behind-ish, to the right. So my walking speed hasn't been completely destroyed. Oh, it's now pretty much parallel. Okay, apparently we're still encumbered, which is interesting. Love to know how we put on that extra little bit of weight there. Okay. Progressing nicely. We can use some of our stamina now, so we can run for a little bit, as everything is fairly good, and our temperature is starting to come down a bit more rapidly. So let's get some progress. Exiting from a loading screen in a blizzard despawn wolves. Oh really? Oh, interesting. Okay, so again, marching through the biting cold in a complete whiteout. We can't see our terrain. We don't know where we are. Oh, I thought that was a wolf then. Just saw that block coming out of the darkness. I was like, oh crap, that's a wolf. And it's like, oh no, it's a stone. Okay. didn't search this before, so let's give it a search. Oh, let go of the mouse button, that's never a good idea.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, another sewing kit, and some more cloth, and some decent fleece mitts. Okay, we're definitely over budget with our weight now. But there are no uneven surfaces, so we should be fine. We're not going to sprain our ankles. Now, you can hunker down in there to but there's no fire in there, in that one. It's starting to get cold. Here we go. We're nearly there. Come on, Mackenzie. We've made it. Come on, Mackenzie. We can do it. How parallel? We're not parallel yet. I was about to say I think we might be parallel. Oh, we're down to 50% on the temperature bar. We're going to make it. Boys and girls, we are going to make it to the camping office. For a minute I thought that was a piece of firewood just sitting at the bottom of the tree there. Okay, come on, Mackenzie. Your temperature is really free-falling now. The temperature must have absolutely bottomed out. What's the time of the... Yeah, we're nearing the end of the day. Okay, we're nearly there. Come on, boy. Run it out. Yeah, we should be. This power line should lead to the camp office. Oh, nice, Jake. I'm at 308 hours, so I'm quite a bit behind you. Okay, so we're at Mystery Lake. Let's get inside. Going up the stairs, of course, because Mackenzie doesn't have the ability to jump, which I found hilarious with the first, I don't know, 20, 30 hours of gameplay of this game. The fact that you can't jump. I think it's quite interesting that they didn't include it as a mechanic. Right, so we've now got in here, more importantly, the frozen angler. Okay, instructional manual on ice fishing. So read the text, an instructional manual. Awesome. Now, of course, if you're doing survival mode, you would need to research that to improve your skills. But we have got catch a fish at a fishing hole found in the ice fishing huts. So when I said to you earlier we'll be doing a bit of ice fishing, I was not fibbing. Okay. Now around here there's a workbench in here, which is great. In fact, there's a bit of spare cloth there.
Behind.
I know you're going to have to leave something behind, Mackenzie. That's fine. You didn't need to tell me. More importantly, we've got a whetstone. Oh yes, so we can sharpen our blades. Okay, now normally there is fuel here. Yep, there we go. Okay, so what we can do now is refuel our lantern. Lovely stuff. So that's us now at 77% fuel. And more importantly, there's a nice sleeping area upstairs, which is where we're going to go. We've got plenty of food. Now, there should be a fire log here. Yes, there is. Okay, good. And up we go. And, of course, there's lots of lovely furniture that we can smash to pieces to make extra wood. So, and now, up here, there's normally some clothing items lying around. So, yeah, we've got some sports socks. We've got some trail boots. We've got some cloth, of course. And we have the beds, and we've got another note here, so Mystery Lake and area. This is another one of these bits that you pick up. So if you're going for your Steam achievements, this is another one of those things that you need to pick up. Okay, so read the text, blah 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 blah. Oh, it's so interesting. It is actually, all jokes aside, but we're on a live stream. We ain't reading it now. Hell no. Okay, have a look in here.
Is it food or
more tea? Okay, lovely. Right, and more importantly, there is a cup of herbal tea just sitting here, nicely just sitting there waiting for us. It's been sitting there for 6 years, but it's still there, and Mackenzie's going to heat it up and drink it. Completely realistic. Okay, so we've got the book there. We've got another bedroll as well. Have a quick look inside the trunk.
this stuff will come in handy?
Some worn cargo pants. We'll right click, we don't need it right now. What we will do is break up this table straight away. So we'll take the stack of papers and we'll smash up the table. So let's break it down. Okay, we're probably massively overweight now, but that's fine because we're indoors, so we're nice and safe. Okay, I've got a chair here. Let's break that down as well. It's going to take an hour. Okay. So, got enough stuff to get a fire going. And have a nice pleasant night's sleep. Okay, so start fire. We're going to use a book. We're going to use cash. We've got a 90% chance of getting the fire started. We do have an accelerant, but we don't need to use it. So, off we go. Oh yeah, Hunter, the ballistic vest. Yes, yeah, the armor did make it into the game.
Turned out pretty well.
Okay, now we start adding fuel. So, we've got our fire log. Get that added. Straight away, 2.5 hours burn time. Get our reclaimed wood added. There we go, we're up to 6 hours. Could probably do with a bit more than that, but we don't really need warm sleep. So, let's cook. And we certainly don't want our coffee. What we do want is our herbal tea. So get that cooking. And drop our cooking pot down. And come back out again, because I'm actually not sure what we need. So not a lot is the answer to that. So let's just pass the time till the tea's ready. Drink that down. Lovely stuff. And then we can get into bed. Feels like 40 degrees Celsius at the moment, which is a bit too hot for sleep in my personal opinion, unless that's Fahrenheit. No, it's not, it's Celsius. Beginning of the night lasts 10 hours. The night has kind of started, so let's go for 9 hours sleep. Fire will be long gone by the time we wake up, but not a problem. We'll get another little fire going with a book so that we can have a cup of coffee. Oh, I think we're still in the middle of the night. Yes, we are. Okay, see, the temperature now only feels like 16 degrees Celsius because the fire has gone out and the bed is only giving a 6 degree warmth bonus. Okay, so we'll sleep for another 2 hours. Our thirst is going to be horrific by the time we wake up, but that's fine. We've got a coffee ready to heat up, so not a problem. And we've got our cans of drink as well. My goodness, it's still dark. Okay, right, well, that's fine. We have our lamp. Let's get it lit so we can see what we're doing. There we go. Okay, so let's get a fire started. Use a book and cash. Again, 90% chance, and get it going.
Come on. Come on.
Of course it is more dread. 40 degrees Celsius, you cannot sleep in 40 degrees Celsius. You'd be wanting air conditioning. And what I find hilarious is, I don't know if you guys, because obviously you all play the game as well, what's the hottest temperature you've seen? I've had some really crazy temperatures when I've absolutely loaded a fire up with fuel. Right, get those sticks put in as well, because we need enough time to actually get a coffee going. So let's cook our coffee. And drink that down. That's going to deal with a little bit of our thirst, plus give us reduced fatigue. And then go to our food, because we've got our drinks, so we've got loads of them. We'll go with our... Oh, actually, I'm saying that we don't have loads. Okay, so we've got 2 cans left. Let's go with... Oh, it doesn't really matter. Let's just give him some grape soda. There we go. That deals with more thirst. Finish off at the wolf meat, so get that eaten as well. And have the chips, which is going to make me thirsty again. Now, we haven't got anything, I don't... Actually, yeah, there should be. There should be loads of books around here, so let's pick up a couple. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's get these dumped on the fire, and we can get some water going. There we go, we've got an hour and 17 minutes, perfect. So we'll make some water. Oh, back. Let's put away our lamp first. We don't want to burn out all the fuel. Yeah, it is like 104 degrees Fahrenheit. More dread. It's an insane temperature. Right, we just need half a litre. So cook. Get that boiled off. Pass time till it's safe. And drink it. There we go. pick up our pot. We're nice and warm. Our stomach's nearly full, so we can eat something else. So let's eat the other little snack bar. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay, we can't really see anything again in here, so let's get our lantern back out. Okay, might as well have a look through some of these now. Okay, that's empty.
I could use this.
Decent thermal underwear, but it's not the woolen stuff yet, so still haven't found any of the woolen stuff, which is ideally what we'd want. There's nothing else of... Yes, there is. There's a rifle shell. Thank you very much. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Okay, let's go downstairs. There's normally some food and bits around here, so... Oh, we've got some more ammunition there as well, but we've got plenty at the moment. Here we go. There's some crackers. That's what I was looking for.
Hope I can still eat this.
Okay, it's at 52%, so we'll eat what we can. That'll fill up our hunger. There we go. And that's it. We can head back outside. So there's also a cooking pot there in the corner, as well as another chair that you can break down. More paper underneath that you can turn into tinder plugs. And we've got this here as well, so let's have a quick look in here.
What have we here?
Don't need those, but we will take the line, the fishing tackle, and the hook, because we can make some more here if we want. And there is a park notice here. Okay, so take that as well. Give it a read. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Okay. As I said, there's the storm lantern on the end as well, but in here, that's pretty much it. There's normally some woolen mittens over here. Yeah, there are. Another rifle cartridge. Lovely, we'll take that. And out we go. Okay, can certainly put my lamp away now. We're all good. Look at what the difference a day makes. And there's that tower in the distance that I was telling you about, where you can camp out, because it's got a stove, it's got lots of stuff that you can break up to burn, and you can definitely have a good night's rest there for at least one night. With the fuel that's available within it, without having to carry it all up the hill. Okay. Now, one of the other things is to go fishing here on the ice lake, which we could do now before going back to the trapper. Yeah, let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. Oh, I spy with my little eye at least 3 wolves. That is at least 3. Okay, so computer says no. That's not a good idea. We will go back to the old trapper and we will get his medication to him. Ah, yes. Which forge were you using, Hunter? The one in the storage sheds. Is it in this area or is it a different area of the map? I love the fact that all of these areas are all tied together in one big, like, 50 square kilometre area. I think it's so awesome. Oh, and guys, I have played out the beginning of Infested and Among Trees. Both very good games. Both survival games. Infested is really cool. I will say that. Infested is really cool. I was thinking, is this the wolf that we actually hacked the wolf meat off of last time? I think it might be the one that I killed in the other stream. Yeah. Don't think we need to take any meat off of him really. So off we trot. So we are now heading back through the deadfall area towards Max's last stand to get back to the trapper's hut. Desolation point. Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of grinding in Infested Mordred. Definitely agree on that one. But I'm nailing it down so that once I start creating the content for it, it'll be something for you guys to enjoy. I must admit, I'm really glad to be streaming again. if I'm being honest. It's nice after COVID and my back going. It's nice to be gaming again. Loads of wood here, of course. But we're going back to a place with... Green Hell is another one on my list, Mordred. I haven't played that one yet. Apparently that is supposed to be like ultra realistic. So you get leeches, poisonous foliage. Basically it's like an absolute survival crapshoot. But it is supposed to be a good game because of its realism. But I'd imagine that might be one where if the realism tips slightly too far... Oh, we're going slightly the wrong way, aren't we? I'm talking to you guys and I'm going to end up getting lost. Well, actually, no, we can still go this... no, I'll go over the top. I'm not encumbered, am I? No. Okay, cool. So we'll go over the top. Oh, forlorn muskeg. Yeah. That's part of this episode, the forlorn muskeg. So, Broken Railroad, forlorn muskeg, and this map that we're on now are all part of this chapter. Alright, do a little bit of running. We're not going to break our ankle. We're not encumbered. Oh, there we go. We're back to the old dead man's area. That looks like a very steep drop, so we'll go around this way. Cut through the last stand. Yep, we're nearly back. Yeah, Jake, I'll definitely have to have a go at Green Hell, but at the moment, as I said, I've got Among Trees and Infected, so got those to play, which are both good survival games. Among Trees, I will say, is one of those games that you need someone to give you a little bit of a heads up at the beginning of the game, because it's one of those games that has almost no help at all. But yeah, it's a good game. The graphics are a bit like this game as well, apart from a bit lighter on the colours, obviously. So there's more colour in the game because it's in a lush forest rather than a frozen wasteland. But so far, I've unlocked the crafting room, the cook room, and the extra storage. So my hut is looking quite good now in among trees. So that's definitely one I'll show you guys. Right, now if I remember correctly, there's some fuel lamp oil in here, isn't there? Yes, there is. Thank you very much. So now we can refill our lamp. Lovely. We'll be at 83%. That's not bad. Or 0.83 litres of oil in Old English. Okay, here we go. We're back to the trapper. I will let the cutscene play out and keep my mouth stum.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's smart. Take it easy. You're pretty banged up. Probably a bit delirious, too. I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend, asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
Okay, here we go. And we're back sat at an infinifier, which is always good.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it? Maybe. I know a bit about radios. That's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Ah, damn it! Well, the parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
Yep.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there, hunting us.
Oh, the scary bear.
He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us or starve us out.
Gotta love it when they do this in games. It's like, look, there's a bear. He's the smartest bear in the
He'll be back
woods.
to the bed.
Yep, there you go, mate. Pass out again, and we'll get on with the story, eh? There we go. Oh, he's still awake for now. Dam, bear, surroundings. Let's be skipping this.
The dam was pretty...
The place was cracked.
There
He's
we go.
already half dead.
Yep.
Meaning?
The dam dates, but some fool pretty sure.
Okay, forest talkers.
So,
Eco. Well, most one. Oh, yeah, but
Yeah, exactly. That was all very informative. Okay,
can you
surroundings.
tell me anything about where we are?
well, hold it.
So,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
other people living out here?
Or some. I have.
yeah. I have. Bear.
What's this unfinished...
Everything. What? Oh, I'm sure it will be.
And
The
woman.
main reason I'm out here is...
That's kind of
this...
what makes you. Not. What we maybe.
Wait, do. Perseverance Mills.
the woman I'm looking for.
Gotta love skipping through at high speed.
Well,
Blah,
pull it.
blah, 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 blah. Strange idea. What idea? Here we
You
go.
said you had an idea.
Let's get to
What
the
do you have
actual
in
mission.
mind?
Here we go.
Well, it's
I'm listening.
this isn't. Well, we problem. Your.
I am ready.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear.
Yep,
You're
Nerd
out
of
there.
Anarchy, that's right.
Rifle
Pooh
shots
Bear
don't
is
seem
after
to
me.
do much.
He wants all that
So,
honey I've dipped myself in.
That's because the old bear. He's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him.
Yes,
Special bear like that
he's a special bear.
needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge, the old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story, local legend maybe.
We're off to get a spear. I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Ben
girls,
shows
as
up.
I
For
skip it
generations,
all.
the
So
family
here we
have been
go. Nice story, nice
Later.
background.
Spence
It is
fears
very good,
Spence gets-
but I'm not going to waste your time.
Wife's died.
We're here for the
Going
game
forward,
itself.
this thing is-
So basically, this guy
Years
forged
later-
a magic spear
So do you...
that's a bear killer.
But the old
Yeah, oh my
Spence-
goodness. I feel
Ten-
like, do you know, the first time I played through this, I didn't
the radio?
realise there was this
You
much
deal with
speech.
Look out there.
Right.
Okay, there we go. Chapter 2, the best defense. Okay. Retrieve the legendary spear from the hunting lodge. So, we are going through to the top of the map, the bottom of the map, out the other side, through Forlorn Muskeg, down the Broken Railroad, and that is where we're going to head to the hunting lodge to pick up what we need. If I'm not mistaken, that's cured leather that I can't get for some reason. Okay. Right, now we have the food here. We have this storm lantern, plus the one that we've got, and whatever gear that we've stowed away in here already. So another flare gun, more clothes, but what we'll start doing is dropping off stuff that we don't need, so we bring our weight limit down, so we're going to be a bit better off. So that's fresh gut, that should really be dropped on the floor anyway. That's cured, that's fresh, so we'll take that. Okay, cured gut we'll get rid of for now. We're not going to be making any more traps. Feathers we don't need. Okay, now just do it by weight. And then find out the unworn clothing. So we've got 3 pieces of cloth, so that's quite good. We don't need the snare. We certainly don't need that many flares, so we'll get rid of 2 of those. Do we need the energy drink? Not really. The water will keep. Okay, and then clothing, so we're not wearing his hat anymore, so that can go. The fleece mittens, they can go. Okay, let's keep looking. What else? That's now the fresh rabbit pelt, so we'll drop all that down. Do we need to have 5 sewing kits? No, we certainly don't. So let's get a couple of those dropped off. Put another one in there. There we go. We're only going to need 2 at the most. So we're down to 27.4 kilos, so that's quite good. Do we need 3 boxes of tea? Probably not. So we can dump off the nice ones. So transfer all. Coffee, again, we've got a couple of stuff, but that's fine. And don't need the extra scarf, so that can go. Extra socks can go as well. Another load of fleece mittens, they can go. Okay, right. Let's have a look. We're still at 19 degrees of warmth and 6 degrees of wind protection, so that's all good. Okay, perfect. Now what we want to do is drop what we the guts that we picked up. So go down to our gut. So fresh gut, drop that off, and our fresh rabbit pelt, drop that off. There we go. Okay, so we're fairly good. I love the fact there's like a snack bar hidden in there. Look, oh, it did appear. There we go. Candy
Wonder
bar.
if this is any good to eat.
Thank you very much. We'll take that. And time to go. Actually, what we should have done, made a bit of a schoolboy error there. Before we left, we should have made ourselves a coffee. So let's get a coffee on the go. Put down a tin. Coffee. Oh, of course we haven't got enough water. Okay, fine. So let's do water, ½ litre. Pass the time, get it ready, take it, now cook. Now a coffee. Pass the time, get that drunk down, tops up our thirst, tops up our hunger a little bit, and more importantly, we've got the warming up bonus and the reduced fatigue bonus. Hi Frenic, glad to have you with us. Okay, so we're outside, and if we go to the map, you will see that this is where we need to go. Okay, so it's a fairly close route this time, just through the forest, and out the other side, onto the train track, and then through to the Forlorn Muskeg, which of course, as Hunter has already said, is a bit of a pooper for a location. Oh, we've got a deer up there. In fact, we've got another deer over there actually. A couple of stags. 3 stags. Wow. Okay then. Well, were this survival mode, that would be enough food to last for a while. Okay, so up we head. We can go through Max's last stand, literally along this part of the map here and through. Now, of course, in survival mode, if you want to create a map, you need to make sure you've got charcoal on you at all times. And as you are wandering around, Mackenzie will draw a map out of charcoal. Just a little tip for survival mode. Because of course in story mode you automatically get the map, whereas in survival mode of course you don't. Right, here we go. This is the little gully that we're going to follow, and this will take us all the way through up the other end to where the train station is. Yeah, there's a fully functioning train station at the end of this path. Honestly, there really is in a game with no power. What I meant to say was, there is a tunnel, a train tunnel. Oh, this is coal. Lovely. Okay, and some more coal. We'll take that, thank you very much. Don't quite know why it's sitting in amongst a bunch of trees, but we'll take it. Oh, and there's some bark. Now that's medicinal, or you can use it as, there we go, see, collect and prepare a restorative tea out of birch bark. Who would have thunk it? Ah, fair enough, Frank. So he's here. My one of my middle names is Fred, so Fred and Frank. Oh, there's another birch bark. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Do a little bit of running, a little bit of running. Okay, come on. I've seen people commenting on the Reddit for this. If they added a mode of transport, what kind of transport would you like? Oh, I spy with my little eye something beginning with the letter W. Wolfie. Right, gun, do not jam on me. I don't smell much at the moment, so he's not going to have any real interest in me, apart from the fact he seems to be going to exactly the same place that I am. Seriously, dude? That did not work. Ah, slash, 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 slash. Damn thing. Right. Medical. Bandage. Use. Left leg. Use. Use. Left leg. Okay. We've healed our infection risk and we've bandaged up the wound. Okay. We're going to need to make some more bandages as well. Bloody wolf. I was going to, Hunter. The damn thing charged me down before I fired. Or is it the aiming mechanic that makes it run at you? Yes, it is. Yes, I forgot about that, actually. Right, these two pieces of cedar firewood that sit here at the entrance of this tunnel are always worth taking. Because you have no idea what the weather's going to be like in the forlorn muskeg. JFK, nice. Okay, so here we are in the forlorn muskeg. The most depressing area of the entire game. Because you can fall through any of this and get very, very cold. But we just need to go to the hunting lodge. So we're going to stick to the train track and walk all the way through. Yeah, do you know, actually after I aimed at the wolf, I forgot myself that aiming gets them to run at you. It's alright, gives a bit of excitement, doesn't it? In fact, one thing I forgot about was my clothes have been torn, haven't they? Okay. Oh dear. Right. Body temperature is going to go down significantly, but we'll get it repaired for now and we'll keep going. Okay, we need to make it now to the train carriage in the middle of this section of the map, which is always a good camp out location. We've got some firewood on us and some coal, so we've got enough to keep ourselves warm. But we have got snow and we are getting wet. You'll see when I show the clothing there, those blue lines that are moving up, that is our clothing starting to get wet. Again, most of this ice and these areas of water and everything else you can fall through and it's not good. Now there is a cache, I think, hidden off over that way to the right hand side, which I have collected running between patches of snow. But here's the derailed train, and one of these has got a fire barrel inside and is going to allow us to warm up as we get to the midpoint of the map, although it's not even the midpoint, to be honest. So if we have a look at the map, the carriages are about here and we still have that distance to go to get to the other side. So it's not really the middle, but it will let us get warm. That's the important thing. Okay, right. to keep going. You've got to love the music dropping in. It's like, oh, here's some sad music. You're about to come across some dead bodies. Oh, that's handy.
Could end up being useful.
Could end up being useful, yeah, seeing as we just had to use some. Yeah, very useful indeed. Oh, look, there's a backpack down here. Let's go and have a look. Oh, it's got a baseball cap. How nice. Oh, some soda and nothing else. Well, we'll take that for shredding. Okay. Go around this side and look. Oh, there's some cloth. Thank you very much. I love how there's just stuff spread around from when the train crashed. Like metal parts for repairing things and some more coal that we don't need for now. And a candy bar randomly spread on the ground that has somehow survived the chaos. Oh, and some firewood as well. Nice. We'll take both of those.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You don't have to carry much more. We're going to get onto the carriage now, so don't worry, Mackenzie. We're all good. So up we go. And there's loads of stuff in here as well, including a bedroll. If you really are screwed, then there's a bedroll there for you to use. But let's get a fire going. Now, we've got our birch bark and cedar firewood. Actually, let's go and get a stick. What's the best way to start a fire? It's always to start small. I swear there's way more stuff here than the first playthrough I had. Okay, so guns, guns, guns. Advanced guns, guns, guns. We'll take that, thank you very much. Preserve nature's balance in nearby areas by reducing the wolf population. So basically there is a mission where you need to kill a wolf in Forlorn Muskeg, the Broken Railroad and Mystery Lake. Okay. Let's get this lit up. So we're going to use our stick. So we've got a 70% chance of success. Let's see if we can increase it. No, we can't. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what we use. So we will use our cash. Let's see if we can get a fire going. Yeah, that's very true, Hunter. Old man's beard is a much better thing. It is.
That's done.
Okay, let's quickly get fuel added before the fire goes out. There we go, we've got 4.5 hours of heat. Didn't really need that much, but that's fine. Okay, let's have a look in here now.
That'll come in handy.
Okay, so 2 no's and a yes. And have a look in here. Oh, energy bar, tomato soup, more cloth, lovely stuff. We can get our other stuff repaired now that we're standing next to a nice fire. So let's get this repaired. Get our heat and thermal protection back up again. Right, we're at 100%. That's 100%, 100%. Oh, 68, dear me. Okay, let's get it repaired. It's going to need 2 cloth to get it repaired. Okay. So we're back up to 18 degrees, so we're getting there. So what else was damaged? Oh dear, right, our trousers were. Okay, you can, in fact, you can even see the wound. Okay, let's get it repaired. Oh, great, failed to repair, and we've lost that last bit of cloth. Awesome. So now we need to go to our clothing, and we're going to need to rip up that baseball cap that we picked up. So, harvest. And we also brought along an extra scarf to harvest as well, which we're going to need to do. So, get that harvested as well. That will give us 2 more bits of cloth. Fire's still going nicely. Okay, back to our clothing. So, repair again. Hopefully it's going to be successful this time. Yep, okay, we're up to 84%. We're still at 18 degrees though. Let's see what else has been damaged. Jeez, everything. Do you know, these aren't actually the greatest gloves in the world, but I should actually have warmer gloves on, but okay. Well, this needs repairing as well, and it needs cured leather, so let's get it repaired. There we go, we're at 95, we're at 18 degrees of protection still, and next thing to do is cook, and let's go with the tomato soup. So let's put on our pot first, because it looks so much better, and go with our banged up tomato soup. So let's get that cooked. Talking about it's making me want some, actually. I want me some tomato soup. Right. Okay, 12 minutes till ready. Past time. Get that consumed. There we go. It's going to deal with your thirst and your hunger. Now, water. Cook that off as well. Get it ready. Take it. Cook. And we want a coffee. Cook it till it's ready. Apparently we're drinking 4 litres of coffee there. We'll get it drunk. I love the fact it fills up the cooking pot. When if you go water, the max you can do is 2 litres. So we basically just drunk 2 litres of coffee apparently, rather than just having a little bit in the bottom of the pot. But yep, all good. Okay, take our pot. It's still in the middle of the day. Oh, actually it's getting near the end of the day, but that's fine. Fire's going to burn for another 31 minutes. Who cares? Is that antibiotics? Yes it is, we'll take those. Okay, and on we go into a foggy mess now. Nice. So we've got some new weather. I'm just thinking, I did keep coal, 1 coal, but let's pick up another one. Let's run back. Thank you. I mean, it's never impossible to find sources for heat, but at the same time, keeping a couple of bits of coal on you. Yeah, beer is better indeed. Or if it's going with a heated alcoholic beverage, go with some mulled cider, mulled wine, or something us Scots like to have, which is a hot toddy. Now, a hot toddy is whiskey, lemon, and oh crap. Okay, he's run off. Good. Right, let's get this reloaded. Oh, it is loaded. Good. Yeah, so a hot toddy is whiskey and lemon, and it is awesome to have as a hot winter drink. Yeah, hot cider's good. I do like hot cider. But yeah, I made hot toddies a couple of Christmases ago for family. So I got all of the ingredients and everything needed to make it. So it's honey, lemon juice, whiskey. I'm trying to remember water from memory, and also cloves and cinnamon. And you put all that in, and you make it as a hot beverage. And it's good for if you've got a cold as well, actually, for clearing out the nasal passage. And of course you can make it as strong or as weak as you like. Right, here we go. Go. Right, at least Flair's getting them to run off. That I did know. Because he was already running at me. So, okay. Right, we have to run across this because the ice can break and we can fall through. Seriously? Okay, I'm gonna have to kill him. He is going to. Boom! Headshot! That's how it's done. Yeah, boy. You're dead. And I think that also just ticked off one of my objectives as well. Okay, now I can hear the wolves howling. Just keeps getting better. Right, Mackenzie. You're standing in the middle of the wastelands. Just eat some food. with the wolves howling. It's completely a safe time to have a drink and some food, definitely. There we go. Lovely. Get those stats filled up. How close are we? Right, we're getting there. We are nearly there. Irish blackberry. Should there have been a Y on the end of that, Frank? Yeah, mulled wines are always good. Nice, nice red wine. Add mulled spices, so cloves, cinnamon. Actually, adding some fruit and stuff to it is nice as well. Okay, there's another body around here somewhere, but with the fog, we can't really see it. So we've got another train derailment here, and again, there tends to be little bits and pieces thrown around that you can collect. Now, it doesn't really matter which side you go down, left or right. I always find whatever side I pick, it's the other side that has the stuff that I'd like to pick up. But, you know, such is life. Here we go. We're getting round. So we've expired our warming up. There we go. See, there's some metal components. Here's a body. Let's crawl under here. See if we can get under. There we go. Loads of firewood. And a corpse.
This will come in handy.
Oh, yes, we will take those. Thank you very much. Lots of firewood. Again, so you can get a fire started if you need. And some broken metal pieces as well. We'll pick up one of these. I don't know what my weight's at the moment. Ooh, 29.91. Wow. That's literally right on the button. Okay, so we keep going along this log train here. So this timber train to nowhere. Frozen in the wasteland. Yeah, Irish blackberry's nice. In fact, to be honest, a lot of alcoholic drinks hot are nice in winter. It's funny, playing this game as well makes me want to go camping in the winter with a nice hot tent. And here we are. We have made it to the other side of the forlorn muskeg. Literally straight down the middle, down the track, and off we pop to the broken railroad. Yeah, I'd imagine you're indoors, Frank, eh? I'd imagine you're indoors. You can still have beer when it's -20 outside. Have you seen that video in Siberia where the chap opens the window when it's -60 outside and just blows his breath and it turns to snow? It's some crazy stuff in the lower temperatures. Right, so again, now that we're through, there's going to be an avalanche here, which means we'll have to break off and go around. But where we're trying to get to, so there's a forge in here, and where we're trying to get to is the hunting lodge. And I'm not sure what time of the... Oh dear, we're nearly at darkness, and I am miles away from any kind of shelter. Fantastic. Trying to remember now if there's a logging there. No, we have to get past the avalanche first, don't we? And that's going to also trigger another cutscene as well, so it's advisable to not do it when it's night time. Now I think there's a hunter's blind down here as well. I think there's a little hunting thingy. Okay, I might be completely wrong here. No, that looks like that's just going to be cliffs and death. Okay, keep going. Into the tree, of course, because I was looking at the super chat and I turned around and I was walking straight into a tree. Hey, it's like real life when you're walking along on the street using your phone and you accidentally walk into a lamppost. Honestly, that's never happened to me before. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay, so here's the avalanche, and this is where he's going to give a spiel about needing to find another way round. not. Okay, well, we need to go back the way we've come. And you've got two options. You can either go down or up. Down is the best way to go, I've found, personally. So down this little bit here. And then this leads all the way down. And you have to go round and then back up again. And I can hear a wolf. I can't see a wolf. It's never good when you can hear it, but you can't see it. Okay, see that tree over there? That's what we need to climb. And that will get us up the other side. The only thing is I just don't know where this wolf is. And there he is. Eating something. Oh, he's eating a rabbit. Good, good lad. You munch on your rabbit. Yep, I'll leave you be. There we go. Up we go. Now, there is actually a cache here. That I haven't uncovered the clue for yet. So there's a cache just at the end here. Okay, let's get away from the wolf, eh? I'm just like, here guys, here's where you can find another secret on the game. I'm just being eaten by wolves as I'm describing it to you. Oh, and look, I'm dead. Right, okay, so we're up. But yeah, down the end there is a Forest Talker's cache, which includes some military rations. Okay, so basically it's a fixed route without it being a fixed route. So it's on rails, but it's not, if that makes sense. Because clearly you go do survival on this game and you would find this yourself naturally as the path round. But you are in effect on rails. Because you only have one way that you can get around the Avalanche. And that, as I said, will trigger another scene. And we need to camp out before we actually engage the next scene. Right, mental note, there is a tree limb there that I can break up. I'm surprised we've still got daylight. No, the speedster is a bit further along. Okay, so where the bear goes to attack us again, it's a little bit further along here. Okay, let's keep on trucking. We should be getting close. Yeah, we are. Good. And there is a locomotive engine at the very end of this route as well. Okay, there's a deer. That's always reassuring when you see a deer, because it means there's hopefully not many wolves around. Loads of tree limbs, and we've obviously got our axe, so we can break those up into firewood if we need it. And of course there's the music. You always get the music when something bad's going to go wrong. Okay, now you can drop down here to the left, or you can keep going and then head down a road. So what we'll do is we'll keep going. You can go down this way, but we're going to go this way down the main train line. Goddamn noises. Here we go. So here's the loco that I was talking about. Not particularly exciting, to be honest. And this is also our cutscene as well. So, locomotive engine.
So night can't be far behind.
Yeah, you are very right there, Mackenzie. Night cannot be far behind indeed. You can't go inside the loco, unfortunately. But there it is. So that's the locomotive. Really, Mackenzie, you just fell 1 foot. I think you're... it's a little bit excessive. Okay, so as we go around here, there is a speedster, which is this thing here. And if we go inside that, we're going to hit another cutscene, and we're going to wake up freezing cold. So, we may as well find shelter. There is another limb here as well that we can hack up if needed. In fact, we're going to need to, aren't we? And now we're going full dark. Right, is this protected? That's typical, isn't it? Part of me saying just do the cutscene anyway, deal with it and get onto the forge. rather than camping out. Especially seeing as I'm not seeming to find any sheltered areas here. Ah, here we go, we're sheltered here. Okay, cool. And now you're going to say that I can't build a fire here, aren't you? Okay. We have just got one cedar wood. That's it. So we... Oh, God. Is that the only fuel that we've got? I thought I picked up coal. Ah, you can't use coal to start a fire, of course. Okay. Yeah, let's just use the accelerant as well. There we go. Okay. So we've got an hour and 5 minutes of burn time. We do have 4 coal, so 2 of those, 3 hours and 16 minutes, and we have a limb back here on the left hand side. Here it is. So it's going to take 45 minutes. We'll break that down. Oh, look how the weather's changed. Okay, back to our fire. Now we can add our firewood. Got 5 hours and 49 minutes, so we're going to have to use the rest of our coal as well. It's 8 hours of burn time. I think I've still got water on me. We'll find out in a minute. Yep, we have. Okay, so nice herbal tea. Get that downed. Don't need to pick up the can because we've got loads. Get our bedroll down. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got 7 hours and 44 minutes of burn time. Ideally we could do with a little bit longer on the burn, but we are quite into the night, so we will sleep for 7 hours. We're going to be hungry when we wake up, but yeah, the bear does indeed have plot armor. Lots of plot armor. Oh, the revolver's a great one. Right, so let's have a look at the time of the day. So we're still at the tail end of the night, but I think that's enough time to trigger the cutscene. So let's cook ourselves some coffee. Oh, look at that, the weather's changed again. Okay, so we need to eat food. So let's eat this 19% calorie bar and this 17% drink, which will finish off our thirst, bring up a bit more on the calorie front, and then I think we'll eat our peanut butter. There we go. We've got a bit left. Oh, look at that. We've got 57 calories left. Nice. Okay, fire's gone out. Pick up our bedroll. And we're still at night, but that's fine. We head back to where we were. And we'll trigger the cutscene. Okay, I can barely see what I'm doing, but I know roughly where I'm going. Yep, there's the crash trains, so we're all there. And here we go. No worries, Hunter. Have a good sleep. And thanks for joining the stream. See you soon. Oh, there's some cedar firewood. We'll take that. Okay, so enter vehicle. And... oh. Hold on. Ah, yes, it's when we exit, isn't it? Here we go. Here he is, the magic bear.
Oh, shit.
And we're out like a light. And we're going to come to, and we're going to be freezing cold. And the aurora is in...
The lights.
Yeah, look at the lights. It's the aurora borealis. Suddenly everything electrical works. And we can't go back the way we came. Unless we walk over this naturally and logically placed plank. Along with the other stick that's up there, I will take that. And the firewood. I will take that as well. Thank you very much. And oh look, is that Methuselah? I think it might be. Let's go and say hi.
Is that a campfire?
To Methuselah.
You again?
How goes the war, my friend?
War?
The war between man and nature, of course.
2 ton, more
Light
dread.
in
I'd
the
say it's more
sky.
like 15,
You
20
and the
tons,
bear.
that train,
The cold
car, if not more than that.
hunger. The old fights returning.
Did you scare the bear away?
There was no bear when I found you. Perhaps it isn't yet time for your paths to cross?
Listen, old man. I'm not sure.
You still believe things are going to go back to the way they were?
Dun,
Lights
dun,
in the
dun.
sky.
Remember, I said they were a reckoning.
They're powering the lights around us?
Now you see.
This can't be. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and yet it has happened.
So
we
this
can
is
talk
some
about
kind
the
of
aurora
recurring
with him.
Aurora borealis?
So
Possibly.
we'll skip this.
And
We'll talk
no.
about the wildlife going crazy as well, because
I've had a
wildlife
lot of
during the
trouble.
aurora
I-
borealis
the-
go even
I-
more
there
crazy than normal. And finished. Okay. So we're done, but he has got an infinite fire that is 20 degrees Celsius. You can't add fuel to it, but what you can do is you can cook yourself a drink. So let's put down another one of our tins, and what do we want to make? Let's just go with a coffee. Oh, we haven't got enough water. Okay, so we're going to need to do water. Half litre. Get it done. Take it, make a coffee. Get that down us. There we go. Nice and drink. Nice and drink. Pick up the can, and down we go. Okay. So we've got reduced fatigue, and it is the tail end of the night. Now the wolves will not go into the light. So you'll see the green eyes. They don't like the light. Now that's 2 rifle bullets, didn't put down a wolf. However, the wolf did run. So that is how strong things can be during the aurora borealis. And notice how the fur was luminescent green, as were the eyes. Okay, so we make our next run, and we get to the next item. So the next light. Okay, you are safe in the light from wildlife during an aurora borealis. Okay, next light. It's a control box. Okay. Anything in here? Okay, get back in the light. There are a lot of wolves here, clearly. Yep. Right, that one just decided to stay still for a headshot, but see how it's glowing green? And it's going over the animal as well. It's not like it is the light, it is an actual effect of what's going on. Now, what's important for that is I'm playing the game through, and I've played through to chapter 4 so far, and there is going to be a chapter 5. However, it's probably going to be in about another 2 years before we see it. Okay, so we're at the maintenance yard. Okay, now the maintenance yard, there's a few different things that we need to find while we're here. There's some more firewood here, which we'll take. Have a look around all the vehicles. Okay, empty glove box. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay, we'll leave. And there's another wolf. Oh, I'm going to get back inside. Okay, the only problem is now I can't see him. I can hear him. Okay, stand in the headlights. Okay, I'm going to have to try and make a run for the next set of headlights, because I have no idea where he is. Although it does sound like he's run off. Okay. Down to the next car. Rifle cartridge, thank you. Anything else in here? Don't look like it.
I could use this.
Oh, a revolver shell casing. Not particularly useful, but still. Now, you have to be careful of cables on the floor, because if they're sparking, it means you are going to cook. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything in there. Okay, and here we have a nice little open room with a note. Handwritten note, grease-stained paper. Most of the text is ineligible. So, months without pay, forest crazies, blah, blah, blah. We'll take that. There's a newsprint roll and some wool mittens. Oh, a hacksaw. Now, we already have one, I do believe. No, we don't. Okay, so could potentially drop that. It weighs 0.3 kilos. We're at 28.62. However, for now, I will leave the hacksaw behind. There's some matches down there. There's a fire log, and you can start a fire there, and you can very easily camp here as well. A couple of bandages, we'll take those.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
And there are more painkillers, but we do already have quite a bit in the form of painkillers. But what we want to do is get inside the forge, but that is later. Okay, we've got pork and beans, some pinnacle peaches, so let's pick up the pork and beans.
Hope I can still eat this.
See what we're doing weight-wise, 29.07. Okay, so we can take the pinnacle peaches as well. Ah, cancel. I didn't want you to open it. Just take it. Whoops. Okay. And there's a metal container. Let's have a look. No, nothing in there. And there's a light shell sitting on the bed. Nothing else majorly interesting. And that is because what we're currently trying to do is retrieve the legendary spear from the hunting lodge. So the hunting lodge is all the way up here. So we need to go through the maintenance yard, up this path, all the way around, and it's quite a trek because you have to end up going all the way around here and up to the hunting lodge. And the hunting lodge itself is quite a good location. And from this room, by the way, is how you get into the maintenance shed, and it's got a forge, and we will be using the forge later to fix the spear. Okay, so onwards and forwards through the wolf-infested death zone. It might actually be worth sleeping this out, to be honest, and getting a new day. In fact, I think we will. Don't think we particularly need a fire either. Let's see what the overall temperature is in this bed. Nope, feels like -6. Okay, so we're going to have to get a fire going. We'll use our stick, and we'll use our tinder plug, and we'll get that started. Yep, that's why I'm going to sleep, Frank, because it is...
Come on.
Oh, for goodness sake, the fire failed to start. Okay, let's try that again. Tinder plug, stick, and start fire. Because once we get it warm, we can put our bedroll down and we can go to sleep, and then we can get things going again during the daylight hours, which we are nearly at. Come on, burn, burn, burn. Okay, perfect. Right, add fuel. We got our 3 wood, so get all 3 of those added. That's 3 hours and 23 minutes. We are near the end of the night, so get our bedroll down. There we go. Feels like 19 degrees Celsius. Sleep for 3 hours. Boom. We'll be into a new day, and the Aurora Borealis will be gone, and we'll actually be able to get stuff done. Okay, there we go. So pick that up. Fire's still going. In fact, we might even have enough. Yep, we've got enough time to cook and create ourselves another coffee. There we go. Get that down us. Deal with thirst and hunger. Nice couple of buffs. Pick up our can, and away we go. Okay, so we've got daylight. Woohoo! I can still hear wolves though. Okay, they've returned to their normal behaviour though, by the looks of it, because I've already killed one of them. They're all running away. So we basically go out through this broken fence, and then there is a load of lights that you follow as you go down. So were the Aurora Borealis still going, these lights would lead your way down the path to the hunting lodge. But obviously I know where it is, so we go this way. A couple of deer, with a dead deer as well by the looks of it. That was close. Really? Fine. Die, dude. Yeah, damn right, run. Aggressive wolves. Okay, that's another wolf dealt with. I thought the flare would scare him off, obviously not. So we're still following these lights. I'm going to throw the flare because we don't need it. Whee! And we can keep going. Oh, there's a dead rabbit there. 3% frozen.
I think I can use this.
Fresh carcass. 1.1 Seren. Yeah, we'll take it with us. Got a bit of a whiff about us now because of course there's a dead rabbit. That's fine. Oh, we got some old man's beard up here as well, so worth grabbing as we walk past. Hanging up on the tree there. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay, through we go. Close the gate behind us. Don't know why, we don't really need to. And now we have a mountain walk up to the hunting lodge. So as you'll see, we're here, but we end up going all the way around here to get to the hunting lodge. You certainly can, Frank. You can certainly skin them. In fact, if we go through my inventory and scroll down, you'll see that I've got some rabbit pelts on me. Oh no, I put them into storage, didn't I? I did have some cured rabbit pelts because you can make a rabbit skin hat as well. You can turn wolf skin, if you cut them all up and skin them all and dry out the wolf pelts, you can turn it into a wolf skin coat, which provides quite a lot of warmth, which is quite a good coat. So here we go, still the lights, we're following them on this long range. Oh, there's another one, isn't there? Well, let's hope he keeps going the way he's going and doesn't bother me. Because at the moment, the number of wolves that have been pursuing me is ridiculous. Really? Okay, the gunshot was enough to scare him off, luckily. Seeing as that was a badly aimed shot. Yep, very true, Mordred. Very true. So, Mystery Lake Lodge, here we are. We have arrived at our destination. Oh, we've got some wolves, loads of wolves. One eating a rabbit there, one eating a rabbit over there, and I did see one at the top of that ridge, but he appears to have gone. Okay, so, Hunting Lodge is our destination of choice. Might as well run up here.
This must have been really nice once upon a time.
Okay, and in we go.
Now, to find that spear.
Yep, to find that spear indeed. Not very difficult, it's just here above the fireplace. Okay, so here it is, broken bear spear.
Damn. Looks like one little detail got missed in the trapper's legend of the old bear. The spear didn't survive the fight.
Okay.
Must be something I can use to fix it in that old machine shed.
Yep, there is. There's a forge. Okay, so... Actually, conscious, what is the time? 21:44. Okay, so we've got 15 minutes left of the stream. We have the broken spear that we now need to take back to the forge, which was in that old work shed. Get the forge fired up, and then get the spear repaired. In the meantime, there's a lot of other stuff in here, which is good for the eating. So we've got some peanut butter.
This is any good to eat.
Lovely. Some meat, which is ruined. Oh, and we've got a phone call. Okay, so the phone rang and then stopped ringing. Okay, so we've got lots of other stuff here. So granola bars, we'll take those. Coffee, herbal tea. The coffee we'll take. We've got loads of tea. We've got some Summit sodas down here as well. So we can take those. I'm sure we must have the boost now on our weight. Yes, we have. Cool. So we can now carry 35 kilos. Now there's a lot of stuff here that you can break up as well for wood to get a fire going. Again, there's a fire log, and it's a good place to rest up and get a fire going. And if we go around, there's normally some stuff at the edges. So, okay, that one's nothing interesting there. Nothing interesting there. Now, there is a basement, and in the basement there is other interesting stuff. So, we've got flashlights, accelerants, and this is a coal bin, but you can't open it. So you can take the accelerants. Okay, I meant to take the accelerant, and he's not holding that properly. Okay, yeah, drop that. It weighs a kilo apparently. Okay, accelerant, there we go. Now, if the Aurora Borealis was still going, you would be able to use that torch to light the place up. Okay, there's some planks and stuff that we can break up there. Nothing interesting there, nothing in there. Okay, so we've got another firearm cleaning kit, which we will take. More rifle ammunition. I don't seem to remember having this much ammunition the first time I played through. And more importantly, at the back here, there is a note. Okay, so Forest Talker map note. So if you read that, that is the location. So meet up at the abandoned hunting lodge on the outskirts of Mystery Lake Park. GPS coordinates unreadable. We have to stop by those Breyer House corporate bleep. So obviously not happy about something. Now there is also mountaineering rope, which you can fix to one of the rock faces.
Could end up being useful.
Okay, flare shells, we'll take those. And we've got the forest cache now in the forlorn muskeg that we have found the note for. Oh, gauntlets. Yes. Oh, yes. Right. Gauntlets and repair. %. Nice. And you can see how much better they are as well. So, look at that. Plus 2 degrees, plus 2 degrees, 40% waterproof, 5% shield. So, yeah, much better. So, we'll get those worn. And these we will harvest for some more cured leather. There we go. Right, so we've now got 19 degrees of protection, and in fact we should probably look to repair some other clothing items as well. Yeah, let's get these repaired. Because I would like to see our, yeah, 20 degrees. That's what I want to see. I want to see this go up to like 22, 23 degrees Celsius, because the protection is then very good. Right, decent wool socks. Still haven't found any more mountaineering socks. So what are we at? So 99, 99, 99, 100, 99, 100, 84, 86, 90, 100, 98, 100, 98, 81 for our shoes. Okay, they could probably do with being repaired. We need cloth for that though, which we don't currently have. Okay, and we do have one spare item of clothing, so let's get this broken up. It's good to keep your boots in tip-top shape, so let's get them repaired. Sorry about that, Frank. Didn't realise you'd trotted off. You should have said something. Right, okay, so that's our clothing sorted out as much as it can be for now. Okay, there's a nice workbench there that we can use. Still no tools though. For some reason I thought there was some high quality tools in here. Right, just have a look.
That'll come in handy.
More flare shells. I've got enough flare shells now to start a war. There's a bottle of water there as well, isn't there? So, let's drink the water. Would be an idea if you're actually on food. There we go. Nice. Let's eat one of these as well, seeing as we're quite hungry. And that one. And the rabbit, I think we will probably drop, because I don't think we really need it, but I'll drop it outside. Okay, I think we've found everything down here for now. So our next mission is to head back to the forge and get the spear repaired, which I think I will save for the next Long Dark live stream rather than trying to do it today. I love the fact that the cups of coffee and herbal tea and stuff that you find around are all okay, that they're all drinkable, even though they've potentially been sitting there for ages. So we've got another fire log here as well, and accelerant, and tinder. So there's everything there to start a fire, so you can sleep here. Now, time of the day wise, we are currently about middle of the day, so there's no point in sleeping. But there is also an upstairs as well to this hunting lodge. So if we go up, here we go. There's often more things that you can find here as well. There we go, see another flare shell, rifle cartridge, we'll take that.
This'll come in handy.
Another sewing kit. You know, we've only got 450 million of them. It's fine though, we will take it. And then have a look around. There is a fully functional bed. Obviously you don't get the heat benefit of being by the fire, so it's not actually a great place to sleep. Okay, let's have a quick look in the cabinet, see if there's anything
Hope I
interesting.
can still eat this.
Okay. Another bandage. And another bandage. Just happened to be sitting here, of course. Some metal pails and stuff that you can break up for some spare metal if you had tools to repair stuff, which we don't. Another functional bed. Planks underneath for breaking up into firewood. Shelves to break up into firewood. Chairs. I mean, there is enough stuff in this place to last you a long time. So if you're doing survival mode, this hunting lodge is a great place to camp out, but of course then you have to worry about
I could use this.
cabin fever. Right, decent cargo pants. Yeah, we'll leave those behind. Ragged hoodie. It's not going to be any better than what we've currently got, so it can stay behind. Okay, let's go back downstairs. Okay, and I think what we'll do is we'll go outside. And just have a look over the front. That's why I've come back outside again. So, nice view. And obviously you've got this. There's the wolf population. I mean, that's insane, the number of wolves. Lots of dead stuff over there as well, by the looks of it. And that is our way back. A couple of vehicles, again, worth checking. There's a shed off to the side here that often has wood and coal in it. Today it has nothing, after I said that. Although on survival mode that's a bit different. Now, the climbing rope, I think you can attach it around here somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where off the top of my head, but I think you can use it to descend, and obviously that takes you then straight down and your journey is a bit quicker back. So just can't remember exactly where it is you attach it, because you need a nice rock. Yes, there we go. So in fact, I'll show you guys. Might as well show you, because it might be a new thing that you didn't know about. You know, you may well know about it, and I'm showing you something that you already know, but you know, it's worth showing to people. So back down to the basement we go, which is over this side. Okay, go to the back. We've got the mountaineering rope here. Pick that up.
Go.
Something's gotta go. My legs are gonna break. I've just picked up some rope and it's dang heavy. Okay, might as well go out the back door rather than the front this time. Or the front door, depending on which way you look at it. Okay, out we go. Okay, so we'll walk down this way. And deploy mountaineering rope. Okay, now as long as you're within your weight limit, so I'm not, so I'd have to drop my water. In fact, let's just drop the rabbit, I don't need it. There we go. Now we can climb down, and I think that's probably, where are we, 5 minutes. Okay, so use the mountain rope, down we go. Creates a nice little shortcut. No worries, Frank, it's fine. I get the gist of what you mean, so it's not a problem. A couple of missed letters. Do you know, as long as a word has the right first and last letters, our brains will recognise it anyway. So we're now the other side of the lake, but as you can hear, there are wolves howling. They just don't want to leave me alone, clearly. I should probably reload my rifle as well. We've got crows flying around somewhere. I can hear them. So there's a body somewhere. Yep, over there. So it's either going to be a deer or... Oh! I'd say it's highly likely going to be a person. Oh, no, it's a deer. Okay. So, as you can see, we're now at the opposite side of the lake to where we were. So we came in from that direction because there's the wolf that I killed. And those crows are extremely annoying, but useful at the same time. Got a nice little hunter's lodge here with a snare, nicely located, so we could go and kill a deer if we wanted to, nicely from this little hunting point, but we don't need to. Now, what we do is we run across the lake, hope that it doesn't crack. Okay, we're not getting any warnings yet, so I think this lake might be safe. There's another blooming wolf up there. Who's literally stalking me. I am ready to pull the trigger. Let's just head up this way. Get back to the fence and back through. And that'll be a good point to save. He's literally running at me, isn't he? Boom. That's just because I didn't like you. Extra one to the head. No, can't fish here, Frank. What Xbox? Public Matthews? This is on PC, my friend. This is not on Xbox. This is on PC. Thank you for tuning in, though. Greatly appreciated. Okay. So, next up is repair our spear. And we have literally 1 minute before the end of the stream. But I'll tell you what. Let's get it done. Okay, so this is the only door that's open into the storage shed. And the forge is over at the back. So it is full of crap, this place. But of course they very nicely put loads of coal next to the forge for you. So you can get it up to operating temperature. And there's a fire bin in here as well. So you can camp out. Oh, I just realised I've gone the wrong way there. Forge is in this back corner. So there we go. There's the stairs. And here is the forge. And of course we've got loads of coal next to us. So open up the furnace. Start a fire. We've got a stick. So we'll get that to start the fire. And we'll use some cash. And we've got 3 accelerants, so we might as well use an accelerant. Start a fire.
That should do it.
Now let's get the coal. Oh, okay, so I put a little stick in there, and we're going to a cutscene.
Let's
apparently.
do this.
Oh, okay. Didn't need to use any of the coal. So, what we do now is we use the forge, and we go to tools, and the spear should be on the list here somewhere. Okay. Where's the spear gone? What is going on? Why is the spear not here? Ah, yes, we need the heavy hammer and the scrap metal, that's why. Of course. The heavy hammer is here, as well as some quality tools that we are going to need for repairing other stuff.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, I know it's too much stuff to carry. Now, normally there's some metal in here. Yes, there is. Awesome. Okay, now back to the forge. Here we go. So, back to the spearhead and begin crafting.
Guess I can add blacksmith to my growing list of skills.
There we go. We now have a fully fixed and fully repaired bear-killing
Let's hope I don't
spear.
have to put this spear to the test.
Yeah, oh so ironic words nevermore spoken. Okay, so we will save the game here. Know it all live, of course. Overwrite and confirm. And all it leaves me to do is say thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm Know It All Gaming. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed what you've been seeing. And until next time, have a good morning, good evening, good morning, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. Until next time, well, which is tomorrow, see you then.